Hello, 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 everybody. What is upperoonie bupperoonie? Today we are back with another Zone Zero video. Last episode, we introduced ourselves to the Angels of Delusion. Right after we got a secret commission from Jane Doe. So that's very interesting. How are y'all's days goings? All right, let's get started. Manager, good thing you're here. I wanted to ask, what do you think? Anything in that song just now we could tweak or polish? But I mainly handle the composition. So if you've got feedback on other stuff, manager, it might be a bit hard for me to wrap my head around. Could you tell me your inspirations for the composition? Of course. My original idea was to write a slice of life kind of song. One that captures those ordinary yet bright moments we Angels of Delusion go through. But this rhythm right now, it's a bit too plain, like it doesn't grab the audience's attention at all. Everyday life isn't meant to be. Oh, wait. How about we highlight the bright moments of everyday life? Bright moments of everyday life? True, all kinds of emotions ripple through even our ordinary everyday life, like dipping our hand in a stream and feeling the occasional nibble of a curious little fish. But how do I get the audience to resonate with that? The stage setup? Stage setup? I really appreciate your suggestions, but truth is, we don't have any spare dennies to spend on such luxuries. Like rhythm. I can add some little adjustments to the original rhythm, making it more lively and let the audience feel the pulse beneath the calm. Ah, thanks for the sip, manager. Inspiration has struck. Seems like you have a plan now. What a headache. Manager? Since you're here too, how about you help us brainstorm some ideas for Suna? Ahem. Truth is, when it comes to arranging music, I know nothing. But if we're talking about the overall vibe, maybe I can help with that. Alright, then let's think about the kind of performance you want to present. Actually, while Suna was performing, I was already thinking about the choreography for the song. Positioning, holding hands, flowing wave-like movements. I want to express the emotions from Suna's composition through dance, but it still feels like something's missing. How about you tell me what you heard in that piece just now? Ordinary but vibrant. Da, 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 da. Yeah, same. It's like a brook shimmering under the moonlight. Not a bad melody at all, but after listening to it, it feels like something's still missing. So how do we keep this vibe going while making sure we can hold of the audience's attention? A few bouncy skips? Skipping, huh? I get what you're saying, manager. You mean at certain key points, livelier moves would suit us better than the usual style, right? So when it comes to arranging the melody, I guess it's similar. Ah, I've got it. Thanks, manager. And after all, and after that discussion just now, count me as a hardcore supporter of your taste in music from today on. Thanks, I guess. Manager, you heard it too, right? Suna's new song for Gilded Carrot Day is so good. But as the finisher for our debut show, it definitely needs some polish. And I don't have any solid ideas yet, so could you help me brainstorm? So, where should we start? Oh, and manager, when you hear the name Angels of Delusion, what kind of performance do you expect? Uh, Eccentric, lively, and imaginative. Ooh, I love the way you put it. You're right, we're the angels of delusion, and the world we show our audience should totally have that dreamy vibe to it. Don't get me wrong, I love the vibe with Suna's composition, strumming her guitar, and just letting the story flow. But our finale can't be complete without that taste of dreamy delusion. But besides expressing our own Angels of Delusion style through the song, we also gotta consider Gilded Carrot Day. What kind of topics would go well with the crowd showing up at 404 on Gilded Carrot Day day night? A night of reunions. Aspirations for the new year? You've noticed it too, right, manager? A lot of our Delulus are pretty unique. And what they're all hoping for from Gilded Character isn't exactly typical either. Actually, it's like a mutual understanding, you know? As our dear composer and the soul of Angels of Delusion, Suna's pretty unique too. Sure, she usually seems all sweet and gentle, always getting shy, but I also heard her say, when I get nervous, I just want to find a crack in the ground and shove the entire audience in there. That totally freaked me out back then. Not sure if it's because she's nervous for our debut, but from what I can tell, Suna hasn't let her usual style shine through the song. It's Gilded Carrot Day after all. Maybe it's your debut. You guys should show the world your unique style. That's exactly what I was thinking. But honestly, without you backing me up, I wouldn't have the guts to tell Suna. Anyway, thanks for the talk, manager. As Angels of Delusion, we do not want to clip our own wings, even if what we're playing is a discordant. No, that's what I'll tell Suna. Ahem. Okay, maybe that's a little too dramatic. Suna's song probably won't be that out there. It's guaranteed to be good. Namguang Aria, thanks to the manager's help, I've got ideas for revisions. No big changes, mostly just tweaking the rhythm and flow. What about you two? If you've got ideas, come on, spill it right now, all of it. From my perspective, the melody before was nice and all, but it felt like it was missing some bounce, you know? Considering we've got choreography and rehearsals to work through, things might feel a bit flat overall. Oh, I get what you mean. What about you, Arya? I think you must have toned down your own style in the song so the performance would go smoothly and the songs would click with more people. But as the Angels of Delusion, it'll be a waste if we don't have any delusion, dreamy vibes in the songs, so pivotal to us. Really? But, now Guang, your look at me like I'm some scaredy cat again, aren't you? But I'm not but I'm not backing down. I hear you and Arya loud and clear. But once we the cheering's gonna get way more complicated. Manager, wanna try it with the biggest fan in me? Alright, let's give it a shot.
Falling into Delusion Field!
Manager, your cheering lines up perfectly with Suna's beat. Maybe next time you could join Suna for my vocal class?
So you're the vocal coach for Angels of Delusion. I'm definitely sneaking into one of your lessons.
Always welcome. So, what about the other manager? What do you think of Suna's song?
I may not know much about music, but from what I've heard so far, it filled me with hope. So, I'm sure it's a great one.
Thank you for saying that. But, manager, are you sure you're not good with music? Because honestly, my biggest dream is to write songs that bring hope.
Really? I'm honored to hear it.
Nice work, Suna. If you can talk like this while selling tickets, there's no way people won't buy them. Gong, I'm being sincere. I can back that up. Suna said the same thing to me, so it looks like you really are her kindred spirit, manager.
All right, everyone loves Suna's song. And if we want more people to hear it, we should start thinking about the Gilded Carrot Day performance.
Suna just said that we'll need about 500,000 Dennies to prepare for the show, right? If I'm not mistaken, the lottery ticket I bought is about to be drawn. And the top prize is something like 500,000 Dennies. What if you happen to hit the jackpot? Then you'd have an extra 500,000 Dennies in your account. But that doesn't help with our performance budget at all. Gong, you fool! I know you've always been super lucky, but how can you still be bragging about it at a time like this? Suna is right.
I feel like Nangong meant she'd spend the winnings on the show, but Suna isn't picking up on the hint at all. It's okay. We've still got all the tickets.
It's gonna take a while to sell all of them. But I just asked the Wishing Sprite. It recommended a holo commission to me, and the commission fee happens to be 500,000 Dennies.
The Wishing Sprite? Aria's mentioned that a few times. Totally sounds like the kind of fairy tale a little girl would believe in. Still, entering the Hollow is no joke, and fairy tales won't save your skin from ethereals. I'd better dig deeper if I get the chance.
But that's your commission reward. If I take the commission, Nangong and Suna can handle the prep work I was supposed to do. Then the reward should count as the whole group's funds, right? And when I'm back from the commission, you should be finished with the prep work, and we can all go out and sell tickets together. Doesn't that sound super reasonable? That actually does make a lot of sense. Aria, you just happened to get a 500,000 Denny commission? Did the client say which hollow you need to go to? Let me see. It's pretty far. We're heading to Lemnian Hollow. Let's meet up in Phylum Heights tomorrow evening. I'll look up the route. Aria, I want to go with you. Huh? I heard there's a shop called Yum Chasin in Phylum Heights. The desserts there are really unique. I want to try some. Since when did you get this fixated on food? Weren't you worrying a few days ago that your face looked round on camera? Aria, you think my face is too round, so you won't take me out for dessert. No, you're the one who said that. Poor Suna. Abandoned by Aria. Nangong, now is not the time to make things worse. So are you taking me to Phylum Heights or not? I never said I wouldn't take you. We've done simple hollow commissions together before, haven't we? It's always best to have someone watching your back. I just thought, if we both go, all the ticket sale prep will end up on Nangong alone. Can she really manage it by herself?
Don't worry, I'll help out too.
Perfect. Suna and Aria take the commission while Miss Cecilia and I handle the show prep and tickets. When both sides are done, the three of us will head out together. Yeah, some of the tickets need to be handed to our friends, and the rest we'll have to find a way to sell. Time's pretty tight.
Since tomorrow's plans are all set, should we all get back to practice for today?
Okay!
Managers, there's something I need to ask you. could you come with me for a moment? Managers, there's something I'd like to ask of you both.
There's no need to be polite, Ms. Cecilia. Just tell us what you need. Wise and I would be happy to help.
Right. It's just, when Belle and I say we don't know much about music, we're not being modest at all.
You two are being too humble. But what I want to talk about actually has nothing to do with music. It's about the wishing sprite Arya mentioned earlier. It seems to be some kind of a strange, intelligent entity. Ever since I met Angels of Delusion, Arya has often asked it for advice whenever something happens. Arya is very sincere and trusting by nature, so I worry she might put blind faith in that wishing sprite. But with the upcoming performance and some other matters, I haven't really been in a position to ask her about it.
When it comes to intelligent entities, Wise and I know our stuff. Just leave it to us. Another intelligent entity issue. Public security is investigating one too. What are the odds?
Great. Thank you so much. If you ever need anything, feel free to ask me for help. Sorry, I need to step away for a moment. I'll leave the wishing sprite to you two then. If you have other questions for me, we can talk later, all right?
Belle, maybe you should ask the angels about the wishing sprite. You are the one they're most comfortable opening up to. I can head back and discuss it with Fairy as well.
Wise, you just want to go home early because you were traveling from Wi-Fi this morning and then went out again this afternoon. Fine, you can head back first. Arya's right over there. Wait, maybe I shouldn't go straight to her. Better check with Nangong and Suna first.
Alrighty.
What do we do? What do we do? Relax. If you get too nervous, then pretend everyone in the audience is like those spectators we borrowed last time to fill the frame during filming. You can't say that! Hefri Delulu is a precious listener to us! If you go off-key on stage because you're too nervous, it'll only make our precious Delulus even more disappointed. Oh, forget it. I'm going to ask Arya. I'm afraid asking Arya won't help you much. She never goes off-key. Time for a confidential Angels of Delusion meeting. If you're not part of the group yet, you're not allowed to sneak over and eavesdrop.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I wanted to ask about the commission. Does Arya chat with the wishing sprite often?
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were here to sign up to join Angels of Delusion. All right. I'll stop teasing you. Arya's connection with the wishing sprite, it goes back to when we were trainees at that agency, with Suna writing songs for us behind the scenes. Ever since then, whenever Arya ran into trouble, she would go to it for advice. Oh, I remember. It was pretty reliable. Its advice always sounded a bit vague, but it did help Arya make several important decisions. I don't know. That's something only Arya herself can talk about.
I thought it was just the client's ID, but now it sounds more like some kind of AI assistant. Have you guys ever asked it for advice?
Let me think. When was the last time the super confident, super amazing Nonggong ever humbly asked for advice? Or actually listened to someone else's opinion? That would be when Miss Cecilia pointed out my pitch issues just now. That one doesn't count. Fine. I just find it a bit strange to ask some unfamiliar intelligent entity for advice on important matters.
Meanwhile, we have not been doing that for a long while now.
But Arya seems to get along really well with it. Miss Cecilia probably heard about that commission and worried Arya might trust the wishing sprite too blindly. So she asked you two to look into it, right? Huh? No way. Then why wouldn't Miss Cecilia just ask Arya herself? because the two of them seem to be lacking mutual honesty. Unfortunately for the both of them, they forgot about Suna's virtue. My virtue? I guess I am pretty honest. Yup. If you ask me, I'd say that up to now, the Wishing Sprite has been a dependable guide for Arya. Like a friend who points her in the right direction. But its taste in music is pretty mediocre. Thanks once again for your honesty, Suna. If you're curious about the Wishing Sprite manager, you can ask Arya. She's always happy to tell people about that friend of hers. As for the commission, Arya and Suna may look small, but their teamwork is solid, and regular ethereals can't touch them. That's why I'm not worried.
I see. I think I understand now. Thanks for letting me know. I don't see Arya around. Did she go upstairs?
Arya... Oh. There we go.
Audience. Performance. Gilded Carrot Day. This is really important for Angels of Delusion. But the stage and the audience area... They're so close. Manager! Sorry, I was spacing out thinking about the performance. You know, it's our first time standing right in front of a live audience. You wanted to talk to me? Is there anything I can help you with?
No. It's just... You mentioned getting a commission from the Wishing Sprite, and I got a little curious. Hollows are dangerous places. Arya, are you sure this commission is legit?
Oh, so that's what you were worried about. I actually often... Suna, Nangong, and I often take on some simple hollow commissions. Since our page didn't get many views, and our album only sold a few copies, we had to find other ways to earn dennies if we wanted to keep making music. And the Wishing Sprite's advice has always been reliable, so I'm sure we'll earn the commission fee smoothly this time as well.
Does it advise you a lot?
Yes, it does! The Wishing Sprite is a good friend, a gift new Eridu gave me. If you don't believe me, manager, listen to this. Wishing Sprite. I've got a chance to let all of New Eridu hear my singing, but I can't reveal my name.
What do you want New Eridu to hear more? Your name or your voice?
Is that just Fairy? That sounds exactly like Fairy.
My voice, of course.
Then there's nothing to hesitate about.
Wishing Sprite. A girl invited me to join her group. But if I join, I'll have to do more than just sing.
There is no evidence that a song's impact is diminished by the performance that accompanies it.
Oh, you're right. I want to give it a try with them. I know we can bring joyful delusions to everyone. Wishing Sprite. We've posted so many videos, but it feels like no one listens to our songs or notices our performances.
Analysis. Online distribution is affected by many factors. Scans show your account's network environment is no different from the rest of New Eridu. And for now, there are no effects.
Huh? I know that.
My bad.
Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the medium and the distance between the sound and the listener.
You mean go to the listeners in person and sing for them? But how can I? Like this. Alright, I'll try harder. And if that day really comes, will you come see my performance, Wishing Sprite?
Maybe.
So the Wishing Sprite is actually a gently guiding friend. Though that tone does sound a little familiar. But an intelligent entity this kind and patient can't possibly be the one public security is after, right? No. Stay alert. The intelligent entity that's driving constructs out of control might be exactly the type that's good at pretending to be harmless. But there's no evidence right now. jumping to conclusions will only cloud my judgment.
See? The Wishing Sprite really is a good, reliable friend. Every time I listen to it, I feel a little more confident.
Right. It really does seem friendly. I'd probably trust it too. But since it's still a Hollow commission, you and Suna need to be extra careful.
I know! Once I'm done with the commission, I'll focus fully on getting ready for Gilded Carrot Day. You'll come see us, right, Manager?
That's all we have on the Wishing Sprite for now. But hey, at least Aria was super upfront about everything, so today wasn't a total bust. Better head back to talk with Wise. There is a lot of talking and not a lot of doing. Oh? The second Season 1 character? Okay. It's so late. What's Evelyn doing here? Is Astra there too? Should I say hi? Alright, I want to see the fireworks. Where are the fireworks? Oh, there they are. Good evening, Manager. Perfect timing. On the way over, Miss Yao was wondering if we'd run into you.
Every time I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Belle. This must be fate.
Do you know each other?
I'm very close friends with Astra. But Ms. Cecilia, you and Astra know each other as well?
Sorry, as well doesn't quite apply here. I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name.
Astra.
Even someone as young as Belle must have heard it back then. Cersei.
What? I did think Ms. Cecilia looked a bit familiar, but... No wonder there's been all those rumors on internet lately about you making a comeback. Can I ask, why did you retire back then?
You know what? From my experience, every time I bump into the manager, something interesting and wonderful happens. The manager is a very reliable friend. She's the one who saved my performance last year on Gilded Carrot Day. Besides, she already knows the girls pretty well, right? Maybe she's the one who can help you untangle this knot in your heart. Why not give it a shot?
But honestly, it's not really a knot in my heart. Just a coward running away from their problems. The reason I retired is simple. I could no longer perform my songs. Maybe it was the PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And when facing my audience, in the wake of such a catastrophic calamity, I found it so hard to trust that my voice could actually heal them. I'm sorry, I think I got a bit off track there.
My idea for Celia, or Cersei, is that she's going to be a S-rank support and water agent. And she might even be a better healer than Astra Yao, which is the boast. Let's just move on.
I see. So, what happened after that?
We found Aria. She stepped in as my vocal double and recorded for my last few shows. Anyway, without the Hollow disaster, none of it would have happened. But from the moment I made that decision, even if I still had a chance to be forgiven, that key is held only in Aria's hands. New Eridu does not need a disgraced singer who once used a vocal double. even if she was lucky enough not to be exposed. Nor does it need a coward who fled the stage, even if she was once praised far beyond what she deserved.
Well, if you ask me, instead of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
All right then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option. It's just, she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
Intelligent construct citizens losing control and injuring people? I've heard some things about it. Seems like it's connected to that intelligent entity suspect on the run, but I don't really know the details.
Whoa, so that's what's really going on. I knew you'd have all kinds of juicy gossip. No, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security doesn't want to cause a panic right before Gilded Carrot Day, none of this has attracted much attention. Though I disagree with making any assumptions. As the host of the Yearlight ceremony, my friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks. It's only natural for her to be cautious.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
No, they wouldn't. After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. And you know how it is. These things always have to take the sponsor's opinion into account. All right, if you're not going to be there, there's no point stressing over it. It's getting late. Belle lives on this street. What about you, Cece? Should I take you home?
Wait, manager. You'll keep this between us, right? Over the past few years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Aria's wondered about it before, but I always brushed it off. I still haven't figured out how to tell her the truth. But no matter what, I want her to hear it from me.
Okay, I promise I won't tell Aria about this. And I believe that once you're ready, you'll tell her yourself. Oh, about that wishing sprite you were worried about. I listened to what it said to Aria, and it actually sounded like a pretty reliable friend. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Belle. You really are dependable. No wonder Astra and the girls trust you so much.
Okay, I was hoping more exciting things would happen, but anyway, I'll end it here. Yeah, so if you all enjoy the talking simulator, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below. Thanks for watching, and peace.